So I'm about to get my ultrasound transvaginal, and I have to lay on that. I'm on my period. Oh my gosh. So I just got a bunch of drugs. It's like for fertilization and all that stuff. Today was intense. I'm gonna do a video on it. So I'm just getting my prescription for the fertility stuff. I have to start taking that tonight. And he said it's $4.74. No, can I use my FSA?
Yeah, I think you should.
Yeah.
If you can just sign here.
Okay.
Your prescription. I'll get the card.
Okay. I have Follistim, Menopur, and a whole bunch of other medications. Because before I start chemo, I can't believe I'm saying that, but before I start chemo, I'm doing onco fertility or whatever, which is just like preserving some eggs just in case I'm left barren after chemo. And I took 5 milligrams of Femara, or I did the off-brand, which is Liz's something, and I'm gonna take that again, 5 milligrams tomorrow, and then on Sunday, because today's Friday, on Sunday I'm gonna start with the injectables. I'm not looking forward to that, but I am going to, oh, let me show you. This is what the Femara looks like. It's like super tiny. The pills are so small. And the brand, Letrozole, that's what it's called, but the brand name is Femara. But I just got like the generic one. Even cheap through using drugs. Like, I am all for the off-brand, and that extends to fertility treatment. But yeah, so tomorrow morning I had appointments today. My first transvaginal ultrasound, that was intense, and a couple other things with the fertility people today. And then tomorrow I am going back to the fertility place to pick up another medication. Yeah, that's my weekend. Well, at least that's today and tomorrow. So I just gave myself 2, not 1, but 2 shots for the very first time. And I did it, I won't say the time, how short I did it, because I don't know. Well, I'll be honest. I started at 6 o'clock, and I finished everything by like 6:13. So hopefully that's good. I want to get my time down to like boom, boom, boom. But I know you can't rush stuff like this, but I just gave myself legitimate shots. I cannot believe I just did that. So one of them is called Follistim. I'm looking, I have like a calendar of like all the stuff for, and this is for fertility. I have, because I'm starting chemo probably next Friday. I have to make my appointment probably tomorrow. We'll make it like definite. But I'm trying to preserve my eggs or my fertility or something before going through chemo, because my oncologist or my breast surgeon was like, we think it's gonna wake right back up. These are supposed to be my ovaries. And she said it's gonna wake right back up. So she's not worried, but just in case, I'm doing this fertility preservation, which is a whole can of worms. But I just had to come and be excited about these shots, just in case there was anyone like me who was scared about giving themselves a shot. I think it's so crazy that it's like okay to do this at home, and like this is a norm. It's just like, you're trusting me with medication, and medication that I have to shoot into myself. We can't do this in pill form? No? Oh, okay. Really? No pills? Okay. But there, and this is not it in terms of like medication. So I'm on Femara, which is like a pill. Femara, and I'm on Femara because the breast cancer, the unwanted invader inside of me is ER receptor positive, PR receptor positive, and HER2 positive, which means that it's fed by all of those things. I think I'm saying that right. So this Femara is actually a medication that is used for breast cancer, but it's also used for fertility, but it just kind of works perfectly because it's like I'm in both. So it keeps estrogen levels down, which is what I need, but then it's kind of like fertility is nothing but like hormones, estrogen, girl stuff everywhere. So the Femara is to kind of keep everything in check, if I remember correctly. Don't quote me, I'm not a doctor. I teach first grade. And then I took the Follistim. Follistim is in the fridge. I could run and get it. Follistim comes in a package like this. Like, of course, there's like the outer package, but I think this is so cute. Kind of looks like an EpiPen. And these are the needles, and this is the pen. And the medication, well, my medication right now is inside of there. And one of my friends is asking me about how I felt doing giving myself a shot. Super weird / empowered, but very weird. But this is Follistim, and it's like super cool. I'm not gonna like, the dosing is like right there, and you can just like turn the dial and then so the amount that you need, and then once you have that amount, you know, you put it in. Well, you know, there's videos online for all this stuff, but the medication is in here, and you only switch it once the medication's done. Like, it'll tell you whatever. And I have more vials of this in the refrigerator, and then these are like the little subcutaneous needles, and it's just super easy to put on and do. But it's still nerve-wracking because it's a shot that you're doing to yourself. Like, nobody likes shots at the doctor, but then now I have to do this at home on myself. You're crazy. Or maybe I am. But that's one shot. Then that's one thing. Then the other thing that I have is Menopur, however you pronounce it. This is Menopur, and this is another one of the fertility medications. I don't know what it does. I should know. It's just so many different things. I mean, I know each of them is tricking my body into producing more follicles and then blocking estrogen. They're all doing lots of different things to just trick my body into producing as many eggs as possible, or maturing, I think, or producing. See, it's like, but it sounds like menopause, so I know it has nothing to do with menopause, but Menopur, and that one is a little bit more involved because you have to like switch needle caps and stuff. So, and mix medication, and it's just a little bit more involved. And Menopur comes in like this, and it looks like, let me show you, it's in a powder, like one side, this part is the powder, and this part is just like a solution that's not medication or anything. You just use it to like mix. And literally when I heard mix, I was like, mixing medications? Like, what? Why are y'all trusting people to do this at home? But it's extremely simple. So and they have videos, and the nurse practitioner, shout out to Natalie, she's so, oh gosh, she's so amazing. I feel like completely not together when I'm dealing with this stuff, and she just helps me get it together and tells me it's okay if I don't have it together. She has it together for me. She's just, well, she doesn't tell me. She's just great. She's great. And I don't think she'll ever watch this. But if she ever does, Natalie, you made this awesome. And Casey, who is, happy birthday. She was off, you know, celebrating her birthday. But I'm glad I met Natalie because she's amazing. So those are my two nurses that have been helping me with the fertility stuff. And, yeah, and then like I said, Femara, Follistim, Menopur, and then tomorrow I have an appointment on, which is going to be, yeah, 3/15, March 15th. I have an appointment, and that's March 15th, 2016, because I can't wait to say 2017 and this be all past me. But 2016, and this is tomorrow. I'll still continue with Femara, But then my dosages and medications for Foston and Menopur will change based on my blood work and all that stuff. So that's where I'm at. I did shots today. What are some of your experiences with this fertility journey? I mean, all are welcome. People who are trying to conceive, and then also for this special group of people that I'm a part of, the oncofertility, people who have cancer, and I can't believe this is like real, but people who are trying to preserve their fertility. Another thing, a video that I think I'm going to do and just ask some of your feedback and questions about is the legislation on oncofertility and women's rights. This, I've run into quite, like, my insurance company will cover embryos. They'll pay, mind you, okay, so an embryo, and I'm looking at the paper right now, embryo freezing, cryopreservation and storage is $1,800. Egg cryopreservation and storage for 1 year, both of them are 1 year, is $1,800. They cost the same, but my insurance company only covers embryo, which tells me because I'm single or I don't have a partner, I can't. What's that about? What's this is ethics? And then that's another video, another day. So I'm just glad that I was able to give myself shots, and I just want to hear what you guys have experienced or have any encouragement from me through this process, or any resources that we can all share about this whole oncofertility and just fertility and women's rights, period. My eyes are completely being open to a lot going through this process of cancer, and this is all pre-cancer, but or pre-treatment chemo. So just let me know what you think, or any videos you want to see. I'm just going to document my journey because it's just helpful. It makes me feel not crazy when I see other women online who have gone through this and survived. So I just want to add to the archive of that. So yeah, that's it.